wonderful family, how are you all doing? Yes, I have a wonderful video that I want us to watch together. This our brother, he made a lot of points, who gave the DSS the audacity to ask Matsanga, Kalu's lawyer, to declare his identity. For real? Who does that? It will only happen in Nigeria. That security agents asking lawyer for identity before entering into the courtroom. It's unbelievable. Watch this video, drop your opinion, and I will be right back.
And from the foundation, which is the foundation and the structure of each country in Africa. We need to begin to look inward, divide ourselves along tribal line. And we are going to start from Nigeria. Thank you very much for having me today. And let me know if I'm going to make a different presentation in the afternoon of this program. Thank you, Professor Lumumba. Thank you, viewers, other panelists. Thank you, Dr. Matsanga, for having me. And I rest my case here.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Simon. Before you go, I want to take this opportunity to tell the world that I thank you very much for agreeing to take part in this conference. And don't give up all the time. You are giving another speech this afternoon after His Excellency President, former President of Mozambique, Chissano, has given us a few remarks. So don't give up. We shall return here about 3 p.m. No, not return. We are not breaking now. We have a lady coming. You notice that, Simon, you have made a few serious points. I don't want people to lose sight of what you have done, you have said. The first point you have made is the collapse of Nigeria means chaos for Africa. Very serious. If Nigeria collapses, imagine how many terrorists we shall have for Boko Haram coming to our doorsteps. Isn't it true? He has made that point. I agree with you on that. Already, Turkey has divided Africa. It has sent troops to Libya, dividing Libya into two parts between France and Turkey. You have a point there, my brother. Look at the number of terrorists that are flowing through to Chad, going to kill Idris. Look at the number of terrorists that are flowing through Egypt to Tigray, dismembering Ethiopia. Another point I want to make as you go, before you leave. Yes, I am one of the few people who have stood up against Buhari. And I will not leave it now not to say something about Buhari before you leave. I'm not worried. I am 65 years old. Buhari should be 80 or 85, I don't know. Is he 85? He should be gone. 70. You see, he's a general, I'm also a soldier. You can threaten civilians. Buhari and Nigeria, you Biafrans, listen first. Buhari is a very dangerous man. He abducts people. He abducts people. In 1984, he tried to abduct Umar Diko. Umar Diko was found in a coffin in Stansted Airport by the British MI5, MI6, and the Metropolitan Police.
Oh. 78 kilometers.
When you are dealing with Buhari, that is his landmark, that is his trade. Buhari trade is to kill, to kidnap. He can kidnap. I have seen a lot of, it could have been in any country. Simon, I want to make this clear. It could have been in any country. Because Buhari seemed to have been following Mr. Nnamdi Kanu from London. We seem to be checking, we might be pointing fingers elsewhere. But I want to advise you, Biafrans, to start searching your souls to find out the people Buhari uses to monitor your leaders. I'm telling you today, I have been in a struggle, an armed struggle, worse than Nnamdi Kanu's, for 36 years. I've been having running battles with President Museveni of Uganda. We never saw each other eye to eye. Even when he comes to Nairobi, those days I used to fly out. If he comes to London, I used to make 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 Ugandans to crowd the hotel. And he could be taken by helicopter from Hilton Hotel. This is the Matsanga who used to do it. And I kept my faith. I was always ahead of an enemy. And I want to tell you, Simon, today, be ahead of this enemy, Buhari. As an leader, I'm giving you advice. Always be ahead. All leaders of IPOB, be ahead. You might condemn people who are your friends for nothing. But to be ahead, know that the man you have as a president is a kidnapper. Kanu could have been kidnapped anywhere, in Tanzania, in Cameroon, in Addis Ababa, because Buhari monitored Kanu from London where he was staying or wherever he was staying. None of us knew where he was. Only Buhari knew his movements. So don't finish anger and destroy anger on other people when the biggest problem in the house is your man called Buhari. Why is he not telling the world how he was able to steal a person? Why do you turn it on innocent people? We are now also, some of us are asking very seriously questions to the world. We are not keeping quiet. The British government must come out and tell the world one of their nationals is lying in a prison, Communicado, under the hands of the flying killer men, sitting on his body without any prostitution, without being brought out of the court to the court. That's my position. Don't condemn everybody. Don't. People must use the language which has decorum to persuade people to continue to talk about the release of Nnamdi Kanu, to give him a fair trial. And we are not going to sit here like children all the time. Condemnation. Condemnation must go to the man himself. He's in London hospital. He'll be there. Organize a demonstration for him to be taken out of the hospital, to be treated in a bunker somewhere. That's the guy. That's the master. You don't play for the second fiddle. Play for the master. The master of this whole exercise is the government of Nigeria. The plane could have landed in Zanzibar. Still, he had a plan to take Nnamdi Kanu. Yes. Yes. Every day you speak, you talk, you insult people. But I want you to take leave. See who is the main problem here. The main perpetrator is Buhari. And earlier you pointed these mistakes to the British government. Who are those in the British Nigerian High Commission in London who are not working as diplomats, but they are working as espionage agents? Hello? Simon, you hear me today?
Yeah, you, Matsanga. Thank you very much.
You hear me today? Nnamdi Kanu has not fought for 36 years. I've fought a government of Uganda for 36 years. You must always be ahead of them, not them to be ahead of you. For all leaders of IPOB, listen to my lips today. Don't move carelessly. Don't. I don't want to say many things here. Because after all this, I went back to find what is not supposed to be done. Never, never. And I regret. I should not have, had I known, I should not have done that interview. I would have helped. Next time, those who are near IPOB, listen to me. The people of Biafra look at you. Some of us who are friends of Biafra want you to succeed. I've told you my father was a negotiator. Where were you? My father negotiated my president, whom I serve, and whom I served, whom I left Uganda when I was serving. He's dead, but I still honor him. I've never changed sides. Look at me. Look at me, God. Look at me, wherever he is. Obota is happy that I'm speaking the English he taught me. Yes, that I'm speaking the pan-Africanism that he told me I should stand firm and speak. But I'm always ahead. That's it. Thank you, Simon. The factor of Turkey. Turkey has become another neo-colonial state on African continent. Turkey has become a new colonizer. Turkey is sponsoring terrorists to dismember Africa. Turkey has become a bad state. It has killed Libya. Yes, under the auspices of European Union, isn't it? Under the auspices of European Union. I want you to listen to my paper this afternoon. I've not given my paper. Whatever I'm talking is coming from my political science and international relations, knowledge which I have, which I can talk without any paper on me. But I'm bringing a paper this afternoon. The departure of Americans from Afghanistan means trouble. Why Mozambique is in chaos? Narcotics. Woohoo! Narcotics. Why are we hiding? Simon, I thank you very much. I agree with you with that point, that if Nigeria collapses and there is no Biafra to help us, terrorists will swamp our cities and kill us. The African Union is also captured by another man, a Fulani from Chad. That's why he doesn't talk about Nigeria. He's a Fulani from Chad called Muhammad Faki. He just springs up and goes and brings Israel to divide Africa. Have you seen that? Didn't I predict to you that the African Union will divide in two parts? Simon, didn't I say that? Is African Union together today? We have Algeria leading over 34 countries.